leave somebody. Yeah. Yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I'm jaded. I'm back, baby. Okay. Gracias. Y'all, my mama looks so cute today. She had on different shoes. Oh, sorry. She looks so cute today. She looks so put together. She don't always look like this. She don't always look like this.
I be toe up.
Hold on, y'all. Tell us, do we look like twins? Oh, look.
Yeah.
When she had it?
Boy.
When did she?
Just had this while ago. But I got it when I got out of church.
Wow.
She called me at 5:30 this morning. Grandma, I'm in labor. Listen at it.
You got a picture of him?
A video, Mom.
A video?
God, we look like twins, huh?
Wow.
And he just had 7 pounds and 10 ounces.
Jeez Louise. I ain't having kids. Shoulders.
I said they say if he would have stayed. It's 39. You know, we didn't go with no weeks when we was having children.
Mm-hmm.
You did? Did you go with weeks?
Oh,
Baby,
nice.
we didn't go with weeks. We went with months.
I want time.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
did.
on this.
Hey guys, we are out of town. We at my TT house, my great auntie house. We come here every year on the second Sunday in August for homecoming for my granddaddy hometown. So yeah, the last clips you saw was me and my mama and trying to see if we look like twins because we've been getting that all day and saying that we look like sisters rather than mother than daughter. But yeah, oh, and y'all also heard my cousin just had her baby. She had a little boy, so congratulations to Lex. But yeah, we about to eat and probably chit chat it up and get back on the road. I ain't seen my auntie in a long time, so see what she's been up to, eat this good old food, sis. And yeah, later on today I'm gonna go visit an old friend. And yeah, I changed my stuff on my edges. Instead of Got To Be glue, I've been using Gorilla Snot. So yeah, but church was great. And yeah, I'm talking with my hands. But yeah, church is great. My sister actually moved out today. She going to school today, and I missed that. But I text her and I posted videos of her on Snapchat, and I hope my baby do good. And yeah, I just wanted to come over here and tell y'all what I was up to. So I'll check back in with y'all later. Hey guys, I just wanted to come talk to y'all really quickly and discuss the whole school situation with y'all. So yeah, I'm not going in the fall anymore because of some complications with my financial aid. And yeah, my financial aid was held up due to some things I was waiting on from the IRS. Ooh. Due to some things I was waiting on from the IRS. And yeah, so, and I have been dropped from my dorm without any knowledge. So it was just, I was speaking to one of my financial aid advisors, and she just was like, I just feel like it's best that you come in the spring. That way you know for sure you have everything squared away versus you coming all the way here from Monroe and everything's not lined up how it's supposed to be. And I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't sad, I wasn't upset, and yeah, but I couldn't do anything about it. There was nothing I can do but wait on the financial aid. I mean, not the financial aid, the IRS people. And in that period of time, I was speaking to like financial aid advisors, dorm advisors, like everybody that I needed to talk to still try to come in the spring. So I mean the fall. So I was like, hey, if I get this in the mail by this date, can I still come? And it was like, oh yeah, for sure. So I was waiting on financial keep saying financial aid, IRS, to send me my things that I needed from them. And if you know, when you dealing with, if you know like I know, when dealing with the IRS, honey, your stuff can take months and there's nothing you could do about it. And so I waited and I waited and I waited, and it came on the day I least expected it to, and it came the day of that I needed it. So I called TJC. I was like, hey, I got my package in the mail. Can I just fax it over to y'all? They was like, oh yeah. And so I was on the phone with the lady, and she was like, okay, just fax it in to me by 10:30 and you're good. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm like all excited. I'm like, yes, I still get to go during the spring. I'm getting a second chance at it. And yeah. And so I asked the lady, I was like, hey, I dropped from my dorm. And she was like, oh, it's my records are not showing that you have been dropped, because I was texting my roommate and she was like, I don't think they dropped you because you still on my list as my roommate. So I was like, they should know that I'm not coming, but I guess they was giving me time to wait it out. So I called them, and as I'm speaking to the lady about my IRS package, she told me to call housing, residential life and housing. She was like, just to make sure, and if you're not dropped, then you can just mail me your high school transcript, which my high school was supposed to do before I even walked across the stage, but they didn't. But she was like, if you're not dropped, just mail us that and you're good to go. Your loan will be processed. I was like, okay, good. So I called Residential Life and Housing, and the girl was so rude. First of all, she was so rude to me. And I was like, hey, I'm calling to see have I been dropped from my dorm or not. And so she was like asking me for my ID, my student ID number, and my name. So I gave it to her, and I think I gave her my birthday as well. So I gave her all of that, and she was like, okay, it's been processed, you've been dropped. This is not what I asked you to do. I asked you to check for me. And she was like, oh, well, I took it as, no, you didn't take it as anything. I asked you to check. I didn't ask you to drop me. So here come the waterworks part 2, because I'm crying, because I'm like, I had a second chance and I can't go. So I'm like, okay. So I called Miss Marsha back. Miss Marsha's the lady I spoke to in financial aid. Call her back, give her the rundown, because throughout this whole process, that's probably like the only person that really helped me when I needed help, Miss Marsha. So shout out to you. But yeah, and she was like, since she dropped you completely from the system, and there's nothing I can do but wait until the application open back up September the 1st. I was like, okay. So she was like, what you can do for now is call Residential Life and Housing back, ask to speak to a supervisor, and try to give me the girl's name who dropped you, and see if you have to pay your deposit all the way over again since you're not moving in. So I called, talked to the man, and he's like, yes, you do have to pay your $100 deposit, and you have to submit another background check. It's just bad news after bad news after bad news. But yeah, so I'm go to my mama's job, because Miss Marsha still wants me to send in my paperwork that I got in the mail from the IRS that day by that certain time. She was like, just so I can have it on file, that way you don't lose it, nothing comes up, I'll have it. I was like, okay. So I tell my mama what happens. And so I was, if you don't know, I was supposed to move in next week, on the 23rd, but I was going in there on the 22nd, and we had our hotel reservations and everything. So we still have our hotel reservations. So since we do, we're still going. And I'm just going to talk to Miss Marsha face to face and talk to everybody else I need to talk to, just to make sure I have everything I need as far as going to school in the spring. But yeah, as of now, I'm just going to work and yeah, just try to make the best of things here in Monroe, even though that's not what I wanted to do, and I got getting darker. But yeah, that's just it is what it is about school. I really don't talk about it. I don't touch on it because I still do get emotional sometimes because everybody around me is in school and I'm not, but that's fine. But yeah, so that's it as far as school goes. I'll be sitting out this semester. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that while I was doing my hair. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next clip. Peace.